Hello, it has been a hot minute since you saw me here on YouTube. In the past 7-8 months, there's been quite some major changes in my life, so I wanted to catch you up. First things first, and the most exciting update is that my husband and I have welcomed in a new family member. His name is Sequoia, and he is a golden retriever puppy who we absolutely adore. He is the funniest dog we've ever met. Brings in so much joy and laughter into our family. And as of August, he is 8 months old. So he is very much still a puppy, and it's been quite the adventure being able to grow with him in this new chapter of our lives and taking on a new title as mom and dad. And getting to know my husband as a dad too has been so fun and so interesting. And also seeing Sequoia's growth as a tiny puppy that we could hold with just one hand, and now he is 50+ pounds. We cannot carry him, or at least I cannot carry him. Just seeing his change too, seeing him grow up and develop a personality and a character, it's just been such a blast, and we're learning a lot of what it means to take care of a dog and have a new family member have more responsibility. You will definitely continue to see more of Sequoia here on YouTube. The second update I have is, it is quite the transition, is that I quit my job. I actually decided to quit my job in December of 2022 and put in my notice then, but decided to work and stay on for a couple more months to help finish some projects and stay on until the deadlines. And so I wrapped up my time in this position in April. It is August right now, so if you do the math, it's been 4 months since I have had a job. You know, it's very interesting. While I had this job, there were a lot of things that I learned and a lot of different emotions, and you know, it's been a roller coaster of a journey. And I thought that once I quit my job, I would just be so happy and so free and like, But I quickly learned that it wasn't just all butterflies and rainbows. It was actually, and continues to be, a very challenging season for me and for my family. And in the beginning, definitely I second guessed my decision, and I can get into this deeper in a different video. But for now, I will just say that in the discomfort and the lack of security that came in this season, I have grown so much as an individual. My husband and I, as a couple and in our marriage, we have grown so much. I don't know, there are certain things in this world that money cannot buy you, and a job cannot give you, and security cannot give you. And I feel like we've really gain those things. So I'm really grateful for it and can't wait for whatever is next in this season. Great, moving on. The third update I have is that we did quite some traveling over the past few months in December. The last half of it, my husband and I traveled to South Korea, which is our motherland. Most of our family members and our relatives live in South Korea. So we got to spend the Christmas holidays and also wrap up the end of the year together, and that was such a wonderful time, and we can't wait for the next time we can be in Korea again. I also was in Dallas in the beginning of the year to help my parents move from Texas to Pennsylvania. So I got to visit Pennsylvania as well. We as a family got to go on a little road trip to Washington, D.C., which was a blast. We have not been there as a family in so long, maybe like 10+ years. So that was really fun and sweet. My husband and I also traveled to New York for a really special wedding between our closest friends. I am also going to plug in another little update, which is that my husband and I got to go to the Eras tour with my brother just a little while ago here in LA, and that was so good. It is one of those things where I know I went to it because we have pictures and videos and some sort of memory, but I also feel like it was kind of like out of body experience. I know I was there, but it feels like I wasn't, and I wish we could do it all over again. The fourth update is that my husband and I and our dog, we moved to a different unit. It's actually the same building and everything, just down the hall into a bigger space. And it also comes with a little patio so that our quickly growing puppy can have some space to move around. And it also comes with much more sunlight. Now we have a south-facing window. Here I am right now. It is like only 4 o'clock and still so much sunlight, good sunlight. And so it's been a huge game changer for us, and I'm feeling super grateful for the space that we have. I think that's about it with updates, at least the ones that feel really big. I also cut my hair, as you can see, which I feel like embodies so well the changes that are happening in my life. I definitely went through my quarter life identity crisis and still going through it, and I feel like that has also contributed to my absence on YouTube because I wanted to figure out my life first and then be here. But you know, this is part of life and I am happy to talk about it, so here we are. Thanks so much for coming along, and I hope to see you again very soon.